prerogative to look it up or something. I'm not sure if that's ours or.
What are you talking about? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it came. Somebody got it for us now. It may have been, I think it's court personnel. I didn't know that. Then again, I might not know the people from the central office either, if they're IT people or whatever. I'm sure Swartz will know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere.
Huh?
I don't think it's going anywhere.
No.
Hey, Judge. Hey, we got a verdict. All right, no problem. Bye.
Yes.
No. The alternates? They need to be kept separate. They need to be kept separate. The alternates are... No, I'm sorry. Aren't they? They need to be kept separate. The alternates need to go out.
Yeah.
They're coming back for second phase. Judge needs to talk to them.
He wants them back
Not my job.
Yeah, he wants them back.
afterwards.
No, just, I mean, they did it, right? It doesn't matter. They're gonna sit on second phase.
I don't know.
There's no reason why they should be able to do the work.
If you talk to the man, then that's good enough for
I'll leave it up
me.
to him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's over there.
Yeah. Just,
He knows when
yeah, I think you know, probably some of us, let me check with the judge just to be sure. I'm not sure, honestly.
I saw him do the
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of it.
Carlos, y'all know.
There is a verdict, yes.
Y'all know about the Dontae thing.
Yes, we're taking them out right now.
Well, that's what we're talking about,
Yes,
sure.
yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are.
God.
And I wasn't sure what the judge wanted us to do.
Deputy,
They're on.
somebody bring the officers in here. Who did that?
I don't know. They're out now.
Out where?
They're back out in the jury room. The battlefield took them out.
Whose idea was it to bring alternates in here now? Alternates are to be in that jury room, sequestered.
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Bring in the jury, please understand we have verdict. Defendant's present, counsel, and counsel is present.
Next question.
That's irrelevant, just give it to the clerk.
Judge, you say you're ready for the jury?
Everybody here? Yep, I know.
Yep.
Ready, Judge?
Yes, sir.
All rise. Jury in.
jury is back in the courtroom seated. Defendant and counsel present, please be seated. I understand, members of the jury, that you have arrived at verdicts. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would you please pass the verdict home to our bailiff? I'll ask the clerk to publish the verdicts and ask the defendant and counsel to please rise and face the jury. No reaction from the audience, please.
In the state of Florida versus Dontae R. Morris, case number 10-10203, we the jury find as follows as to count 1. The defendant is guilty of first-degree premeditated murder, David Curtis, as charged, and he actually possessed and discharged a firearm and caused a death. We the jury find as follows as to count 2. The defendant is guilty of first-degree premeditated murder, Jeffrey Kokab, as charged, and he actually possessed and discharged a firearm and caused a death. We the jury find as follows as to count 3. The defendant is guilty of escape while transporting. So say we all, dated this 15th day of November 2013, signed by Justin Bone, foreperson.
Thank you. Would you please poll our jurors, Madam Clerk?
Raymond B., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Caroline P., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Richard N., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Christopher E., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
John W., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes, ma'am.
Princess S., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Don M., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Brian E., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Gary B., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Robert S., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Karen B., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Justin B., are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you. All be seated. The jury's been polled. Members of the jury, in light of the fact that you've returned verdicts as indicated for first-degree murder, counts 1 and 2, as we've discussed over the past several days, this will now result in a second phase being conducted, what we call the penalty phase. I understand from information from the bailiffs that you all want to talk about whether you wish to stay over tonight, leave tomorrow, or leave tonight. He said that you guys wanted to talk about that together. Is that correct? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so that you're aware, there were 4 alternate jurors. The 4 alternate jurors by law will remain in the process. They will be back when we do our second phase. I've not announced this yet, but our second phase in this case will take place this coming Tuesday. And again, one of the possibilities is, well, I'm sorry, what the bailiffs have worked out is they're going to go and spend the night on Monday evening. They'll pick you all 16 of you up early Tuesday morning and bring you back that day. This proceeding should take no more than a day. There's the possibility, because we never know how long a juror will take, that it may bleed over to the next day. So in light of that, we're suggesting to you that you bring at least 1 change of clothing for that 1 day. Let me just ask this of all the 12 of you right now, and I have not addressed this question with your alternate jurors. Does anybody have an impossible situation with participating in this 1-day trial, 1-day hearing on Tuesday, the 19th? No one? Okay. All right, let me ask you to please bear with me. I'll ask you folks to please wait until the jury. I'm going to need to bring you back out. You all discuss among yourselves as to whether you wish to go. Is it go tonight or tomorrow? Okay, and we'll bring you back very, very shortly.
All rise.
Okay, y'all be seated. All right, Mr. Morris, the jury have returned verdicts as indicated. First, I'll direct the clerk to record the verdicts. And next, I'll judge you guilty in count 1 of first-degree murder, a capital crime. I'll judge you guilty in count 2 of first-degree murder, a capital crime. And I'll judge you guilty in count 3 of escape. That is what degree of felony?
Second degree.
Second-degree felony. If there is any bond, I'll revoke all bond orders to be remanded to custody without bail. And we'll set this matter for second phase proceeding on tentatively Tuesday the 19th. Question to counsel. I have an order that I'm going to give these jurors, telling them to not communicate any further. They're not sequestered, as you know. But they're still under admonition to not read anything about the case, because as you know, there are things reported in the media that would not come in the second phase proceeding. My thought was to bring them call back to in the courtroom, the 12 regular jurors and the 4 alternates, and tell them what's going to be happening, because I don't know if any of the 4 alternates has a problem. But as you know, by law, the alternates have to be here, they have to participate, listen to it, and then if we still have 12 jurors at the end of the day Tuesday, they would be excused. Mr. Pruner, any thoughts on how to proceed in this case?
No, sir, I would agree with your schedule and your procedure.
Yes, Councilman.
Judge, we would request that all of the jurors, both the alternates and the peer, be admonished again before they leave because they will not be sequestered. Secondly, I'm not sure I heard, did you say that the penalty phase would begin possibly Tuesday, or was that a definite?
Well, right, from our perspective, it's a definite. I told you I wanted to ask the jurors if anybody had any impossible situations. None of them said yes.
Yes, sir.
We have not addressed that with the alternates. I will ask the alternates if they have any impossible situation, but right now, we'll proceed with Tuesday morning.
Well, that's what concerns me, Judge, because I have to have witnesses available and...
Tuesday works for you, right?
Sir?
Tuesday works.
Tuesday works fine, but if it's changed late, I will be in a problem.
I have no desire to change that.
Thank you.
All right, please bear with me a moment, counsel. I have an order I need to bring to, I need to read the jurors. I thought I had it in my hand, but I put it down. Be right back.
It's Tuesday. We're on for Tuesday.
Okay, what we need to do now, deputies, is bring in our 4 alternates. See if we can possibly seat them all in the front row, separate from, can we have two other chairs we put there?
Yes, sir.
Put them all in the front row, the 4 alternates. Please don't bring them to the audience, please bring them to the back. Would you?
So it's just 4 alternates.
Well, I mean, he specifically ordered it. You tell me. I know that they're still participating. I think so. May we approach for a moment?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just so the record is absolutely clear, I'm a little concerned about one issue. The alternates were brought into the
I
courtroom.
saw that.
They came in through a line of uniformed police officers, and a lot of them, dozens of them, I saw them myself. I'm very concerned that they
What do you want me to do?
nothing, I just want to make that a record. I don't know what you can do at this point.
I'm concerned too, and I don't usually get pissed off about much, but that pissed me off.
Yeah, well, I just thought I ought to make it a record since this is a,
Mr. Pruner, please.
no, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just didn't get to see it. I don't know what I'm going to do about it.
Well, yeah, I don't know that there's a motion we can place before the court.
Measure what it
And I think
would be.
Yeah, seat them in the front.
we'll
All
have to
four.
read everything for the records in case CCRC looks at it. I brought it up. That's all I do.
There's more coming, yeah, there's more coming.
Correct.
And I give them this is that thing for the park. It's the same right here.
All rise, jurors entering.
These are the alternates.
These are the alternates.
These are the alternates.
Yes, sir.
Deputy, I wanted the alternates in the front, that's why I asked the chair to be put there.
Huh? Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Thank you all for your patience. Now bring it to you.
That's on the-
Thank you. There's 4 of them, right? That's Sal.
That's why.
That belongs to Sally.
Go right here for right now.
Thank you.
Ready, Judge?
Yes, sir.
All rise. Jury heard.
Okay, our jurors in the courtroom seated, defendant all counsel present, please be seated. Here for the record, defendant is present with counsel, state is present. We now have 4 alternate jurors and our 12 non-alternate jurors present. Thank you all for your patience. This language it will be directed to the 12 jurors who participated. And so that the 4 alternate jurors are aware, the 12 jurors recently returned verdicts of guilty as charged as to counts 1 and 2, which means that we will proceed into a second phase. I told the alternate jurors, I told the 12 regular jurors that we were going to do our second phase this coming Tuesday. My question to the 4 alternates is, I told you that you're required by law to come back to participate. Does any of the alternate jurors have an impossible problem situation with being here Tuesday? Oh, okay, right. This order is directed now to our 12 jurors. The alternates received a similar order, but this is directed to 12 jurors. As a juror in a non-capital case, once you reach the verdict, you would be excused. However, because this is a capital case, procedures require that you return for a second phase. Therefore, at this time, you are not excused. However, you are in recess. None of you is sequestered from this point forward. We'll address that further in just a moment. For the second phase, you will be required to return, and at that time, listen to evidence, arguments, and instructions of law, and ask to return advisory sentencing verdicts. Accordingly, from this point forward, I maintain my order and that I order you not to read, watch, or listen to any reports about this case in any way, shape, or form. Do not discuss this case with each other, with any person. Do not speak with the lawyers or the witnesses about anything. Do not access the internet or engage in any online discussions such as a blog, a chat room, Facebook, or Twitter. I can promise you that there will be reports about this case on the media. Do not allow yourself to look at anything on the media. As I've told you time and time again, anything that happens with respect to this case must be decided based only upon what happens inside this courtroom. The date for the second phase proceeding is Tuesday, November 19th, 2013. The bailiff will coordinate your transportation. I do apologize for this inconvenience, but this procedure is required by law. Your 4 fellow alternate jurors will also participate. Your notepads will be retained by the clerk under seal and will be returned to you for the second phase. No one will be permitted to read your notes. Please make certain, all of you, that the bailiffs have your correct current contact information, and I will give you each a copy of this instruction as read to you. I do thank you for your cooperation and participation, and now we're going to recess you. However, the 12 of you, I guess we're able to meet to the inclusion of your 4 fellow jurors regarding what your choice is to do for this evening. I don't know if this has a decision been reached as whether you want to go back tonight or come.
They're going to stay, sir.
I'm sorry?
They're going to stay tonight. We'll
Okay.
take them in the morning.
It's my understanding, I don't know if you forgot to participate in this discussion, but that your 12 fellow jurors elected to stay here the evening and be transported back to Orlando tomorrow. And the plan is for the bailiffs to go spend the night in Orlando Monday evening. They'll coordinate with you a time to pick up and what have you. And we'll try to have you back here in Tampa early early Tuesday morning. And we hope to start this process about 8:30 Tuesday morning. If we're late, but we anticipate the entire proceeding will take 1 day, at which time you'll be asked to return advisory verdicts. I'll instruct them. You'll hear evidence. You'll be instructed on the law, and then you'll be asked to deliberate. I will tell you in advance that the law requires this, that all 12 jurors participate and that all 4 alternate jurors participate. I will tell you in advance that if everyone appears, all 16 of you will hear the evidence, but only the 12 of you will go back to render advisory verdicts. This is an unusual proceeding, but it's the only proceeding where alternates are required by law to participate further. So before we recess, does any one of you have any questions or concerns about anything, any juror or alternate juror? State anything additional?
No, sir.
Counsel, anything additional?
No, sir, thank you.
Okay, I can reemphasize to you, I can't reemphasize it enough, please do not talk to your friends or family about the case, anything at all. Don't let yourself read the paper, watch the internet, anything at all related to this case. If that happens, we understand that sometimes it happens inadvertently, but I will again ask you when we get together Tuesday morning if anything of that nature has happened. If it does, please keep it to yourself, don't share it with any of your fellow jurors. Anything additional? Okay, thank you all very much for your participation. For the record, it's about 7:45 in the evening, and I'm going to give you each a copy of this order. Put this for the 12 regular jurors. Yes, sir. Marcy, is it? Okay.
All rise.
You can all be seated. We'll be in recess till Tuesday morning, and we'll need to get together sometime Monday to iron out these instructions. You can all be seated. And do you have yet, counsel, any list of mitigators that you can send me?
Your Honor, we have a list. We are still discussing whether to ask you to read the list, and that decision has not yet been made. We can email your office with the list if you decide to do it.
Because I can do it either generically or list them, however you want it done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I don't know if Jeannie sent them to you yet, but we have a draft of second phase instructions, which I don't know if she sent it to you yet.
We haven't.
I'll get her to send it to you. We'll. Anything else before recess?
Just if you would ask your JA, the last time the email was sent, at least mine, the attachment did not take. If she could get us to confirm that we got it, that would be helpful.
Well, you call her work. I don't know how that stuff works.
I think she can put a receipt on there, Judge. That way we can, she'll know we got it.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Deputy, the jurors are being escorted not to the public elevators.
Yes, sir.
Who are we talking
I want to wait for them. Please.
I'm sorry, Judge.
That happened. What?
He's going to want us to have a charge. Yeah.
Okay.
One of these guys are.
Oh, no.
You're wrong.
You got cell number?
I do. It's not your cell number, but it ships to your office.
But anyway, we'll be in touch. We'll talk about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to put something on the record on Monday, or
Let me go tell the judge.
want Jeannie to call me at what time? So you want to talk about something?
Oh, are you going to be around for us?
It's on the docket for Monday already.
We have a document?
No, I said on the docket on Monday just in case.
Okay, that's fine.
just leave it?
I don't need to transport it, unless you want him here. I'm just gonna go over it.
No, sir. I just spoken to Mr. Pruner, and I wanted the court to be aware. We had made arrangements to have Dwayne Calloway presented brought up Monday. We may need some help from you to get him over here Tuesday, because I don't know how
Yeah,
that's.
Jeannie will handle that for you.
I appreciate it.
And you said you had them ready to do over Monday?
That's what we had planned to do, yes. We thought it was going to be.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. We need to work out, we need to close them then, because we refused to
Oh, he
answer
did.
questions.
He absolutely
So
did,
you
yes.
could have him brought over Monday when you get the instructions.
See if I
I can't hear you.
Sure.
Did you give us all those papers? Did you?
We'll talk to the.
Somehow I got a whole bunch of them.
You said only the juror, not the
Yeah,
officer.
this is
I'm just saying, go.
This is all This is the alternate. I want the, did I give you the one for the regular jury?
You gave me this one, but those were in the stack of, that was with my evidence.
Okay, make 2 more copies of that if you want.
Two?
The one you gave me, I don't know what they say, I didn't read it, you should give it to the regular jurors. I gave them all the regular jurors, but there was only 7, so one regular juror didn't give it.
Okay, I'm gonna give it.
Okay, and then you said, it's something you need to know.
I already gave you all this.
You already gave me all.
They were going to escort us.
Yep, talk to Jeff.
Wayne?
I just wanted to
Yes,
make sure
sure.
these jurors do not get seen by the public.
We're taking them up.
We're taking them out the back.
Yeah, you can,
We're gonna let 6 different
alternate jurors came in here.
hires. You get to sit 2-3 years older. Color looks good.
So sorry, Steve, when you get done, can you come here, please? When you get done, can you come here for a minute?
Do you have anything to boot up? We need Dwayne Calloway.
You guys need me for anything else?
We don't even have a time. Hey, if I can get him, if I can get the inmate over at 1 o'clock for depot, is that good?
It's gonna take me a couple minutes to get off.
Chris, if you can work it out.
Well, tell the, if I gotta break people, I'll do my investigative work. Yeah, it's.
I'm just gonna come out.